Hey guys, welcome back. I have a really exciting little video for you today. Me and Mariam of Long Live Makeup decided to do a little collab, and she wanted to do a 3-look challenge like thing using the Kat Von D Saint Sinner eyeshadow palette. I freaking love this palette, you guys. It's amazing. I love it. I've used it a lot, like a lot more than any of my newish palettes. And yeah, I thought it was a really good idea, and I love doing collabs with her, so don't forget to check out all of her videos, or her video for this. I will link all of her stuff down below in the description bar, and yeah, let's just hop on into it. Okay, first shade I'm going to go into is this beautiful one called Martyr. It's just like a orangey brownish color, but I'm absolutely loving it. I'm just gonna put that one in the crease. Also going to take it on the lower lash line. Okay, the next shade I'm going to go into is the one right next to it, and it's that orange one called Devil. And I'm just going to use this one to put in the crease as well. Bring it on the lower lash line. Then I'm going to go back in with that brush that I used for the first shade and just blend those two at the top. Like that. And then I'm going to go into the shade on the other side called Amen. This just ivory shade. I'm going to use it to highlight my brow bone and just kind of tone everything down. Okay, then I'm going to go back in with that first brush and give it a once over. Alright, now I'm going to go into the shade called Immaculate, which is this really pretty antique-y green gold color. And that one's just going to go on the outer part of the lid. I'm going to bring it halfway in. Slightly bringing it into the crease. That, and then I'm going to go into this lime green shade called Exodus down here. And put that over the rest of the open lid. I adore this shade. It layers pretty nicely too. Blend that out. Okay, now I'm going to go into the shade Crucifix, which is like the dark chocolatey brown shade. And I'm just going to use a very tiny amount of that to deepen the outer corner and bring some down on the lower lash line. Okay, then I'm gonna blend all that out. And then the last shadow I'm going to use is the top one called Absolution, which is like the glittery shade, and I'm gonna use like a sticky base so it'll stay put. Now for my liner, I went ahead and used Kat Von D Lightning Liner in the shade Juno, which is this dark green. Mascara, as always, is Urban Decay's Perversion. I've been wanting to try out the new mascara they came out with. So if any of you have tried it and you love it, let me know, cause yeah, I'm still hooked on Perversion, but I don't know. I like trying new things. If it's as good as Perversion, I will totally switch. For a waterline, I'm just gonna use a black liner. This one is Urban Decay's Zero. I think I'm gonna set that with that Crucifix shade, just to be safe. Okay, and that is it for my first look using the Kat Von D Sinner Saint palette, or Saint Sinner, whatever you want to call it. That is the close up. It's very fall inspired. Yeah. Okay, so the first shadow that I went into is called Sacred Heart, and I basically just put that one like all in the crease. The next shadow I'm going into is called Crucifix, and I am putting that one on the outer part of the lid. I'm also taking it slightly in the crease, and then I'm going to blend that out. And now I'm just packing on more color and blending as I go. The next shadow I'm going into is called Rosary. And that one's just going on the rest of the open lid. Now I'm pretty much just blending everything, making sure it looks good. For this next part, I did use a sticky glitter type base because I'm going to be applying the shadow Rapture over top of the color on the lid. Then for the inner corner, I used Heaven. And I also topped that with Absolution. Then I went into the shadow called Amen, and I used that for my brow bone highlight. Now all that's left is waterline and mascara, and the pencil that I used in my waterline is Urban Decay's 24/7 liner and Zero. And then I used, actually I don't remember what mascara I used for this one. I think it was one from Kiko, actually. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. Okay, so the first shade I'm going to go into is this matte cream color called Amen. And I am literally placing that everywhere. Alright, next shade I'm going to go into is Sabbath, which is the matte black. And I'm just going to use an angled liner brush. And basically just give myself a wing. Let's see. Here's the hard part. Especially because I have like different shaped eyes, so it's like, ugh. And it doesn't really have to look perfect. I mean, you don't want it to look, you know, not great, obviously, but I'm going to be blending it out. So it doesn't need to be exactly precise. So basically like that, and then I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and just blend it till I get the smokiness that I want. And don't worry too much about like the lower part of this, because you can totally clean that up, which is what I'm going to do. But yeah, I just basically want a really diffused looking wing, and then I'm going to go in and fix it with liner. I'm going to go back into that, just kind of bring that color back on the top of the lashes. Blend it out some more. I'm also going to take that on the lower lash line. And blend that. Okay. Now, if you're happy with your wing, you can totally clean it up. Okay, now I'm going to go into the shade Chalice, which is this like old taupey goldy color. And basically just place that on the inner half of the lid, mixing it into the liner too, so kind of looks like they fused together. Then just give that a little quick blend. Okay, then I'm going to go into Absolution and put that on the inner corner. And I'm going to put some under my arch. That, and then basically all that's left is fixing the liner. Well, not fixing it, but you know, making it more precise, and then waterline and mascara. So for the waterline, I'm just using, let me zoom in. The waterline, I'm just using a black eyeliner. And using Perversion liner from Urban Decay. And I'm basically just gonna I'm only gonna go about halfway on my lid because I don't really want that to show up over that metallic color, so. So like that. I'm gonna go back into that black, what was it, Sabbath? Yeah. And just kind of smudge that out at the top. That. And for mascara is Urban Decay's Perversion. I'm gonna clean up that wing a little better because I don't like the way this one looks. So I'm just gonna go in with some concealer. Kind of make that little round part more sharp. I realized I could totally use this too. Okay, that looks a little better. Okay. So all I did was really contour with Notoriously Morbid's Giant Contour, which I don't think is available anymore. And then I'm wearing Stay Evil Dollface from Notoriously Morbid, which I think there are still some left. This red is freaking gorgeous. I love it. So yeah, that is the end of the 3-look, or doing 3 looks with Kat Von D Sinner Saint palette, or Saint Sinner palette. I don't know why I always say it backwards. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out Mariam's videos. I'm excited to see what she is doing with her looks. So yeah, I will see you all really soon.